Good afternoon. This is Sunshine Reports. I am Sahid Arabisala. Ondo State Governor and the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC in next month's governorship election, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, says any individual who claims traditional position of authority other than those entrusted with such by government will face the full wrath of the law. Governor Aiyedatiwa, the campaign rally of the APC in Akoko Northwest local government area of the state ahead of the governorship election, said he is committed to sustaining and improving policies and programs that make life more meaningful for residents. The governor, who thanked and appreciated people of the area, including royal fathers, for their support, canvassed vote for the ruling party. Government House correspondent Wahab Bakoli reports.
It was with fanfare and excitement that residents in Akoko Northwest local government area of Ondo State welcomed the campaign trail of the All Progressives Congress APC, led by the candidate of the party and governor of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, ahead of the governorship election. The palace of Owaofogbagi was the melting pot as traditional rulers in the council area and top government functionaries, including party faithful, paid homage and sought royal blessings. The chairman, Council of Obas in the council area, and the Owaofogbagi, Oba Olaseyinde Adetono, who spoke on behalf of other royal fathers, assured the governor of their unwavering support ahead of the election. Other monarchs appealed to the governor to nip in the bud activities of self-imposed traditional leaders. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa is a renewed endorsement ahead of the November 16 gubernatorial election. The governor, who warned against activities of self-imposed traditional rulers, said anyone caught will face the full wrath of the law. He renewed his commitment to develop the state while promoting the welfare of residents. While addressing party faithful in Akoko, Governor Aiyedatiwa stressed the crucial role that their support will play in securing victory for the party in the coming election. In Afiakoko, the governor explained that his decision to pass through all the major areas within the local government was deliberate towards knowing and meeting the needs of the people. Some residents, while applauding the governor for his visionary leadership, highlighted some challenges facing the area. It was a carnival-like atmosphere at Okeagbe, headquarters of the local government, as Governor Aiyedatiwa was warmly received by jubilant supporters. The governor reaffirmed his administration's unwavering commitment to key areas, including, in a major political twist, the deputy governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party SDP, Mrs. Susan Bemisola Alabi, was officially received to the ruling party. From Akoko Northwest local government area, Wahab Bakoli, Osrc News.
The inauguration of the National Campaign Council of the ruling All Progressives Congress ahead of next month's governorship election in Ondo State has been described as a big boost, which will enhance the strategies and bonding with voters. The party's candidate and governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, at the inauguration ceremony thanked President Bola Tinubu, acknowledging his leadership and vision towards unifying the party while fostering a renewed sense of hope among its members. Aiyedatiwa extended his appreciation to all leaders of the party at both state and national levels, which stated his dedication to prosper the state and the people. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports that the 305-member campaign council is headed by the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum and Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
In a strong show of support and solidarity for the standard bearer of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), Lucky Aiyedatiwa, ahead of next month's governorship election and the need to tie all loose ends, National Culture and Event Center, the Dome in Akure. This time, the assignment is the inauguration of the National Campaign Council of the party. The state chairman, Ade Adetimei, expressed joy over the party's strength being swelled by the opposition with an assurance of victory.
All we are doing is to coordinate ourselves, make the leadership of our party.
Other party leaders, including National Vice Chairman Southwest Isaac Kekemeke, National Secretary Senator Ajibola Bashiru, former Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu, and Pius Akinyelure, among others, drummed support for the candidate of the party.
People of Ondo State are ready to deliver His Excellency Governor Lucky Orimisan Aiyedatiwa.
Today we have a gubernatorial candidate who himself is tested and experienced.
The last time we came here, we moved around the states. I saw the overwhelming support and that love he was receiving. And that's a testimony that it's not only God that had anointed him, but also the people of Ondo State. And for that, we should take up 80% of the nations to the front.
The national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Ganduje, who performed the inauguration ceremony, said no stone will be left unturned towards achieving an overwhelming victory.
It is well my privilege and honor to inaugurate this National Campaign Council for the gubernatorial election of Ondo State in the name of God the Almighty. Thank you and God bless. Thank you.
The chairman of the campaign council and governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, expressed confidence that the achievements of the party in the state, and particularly in the last 10 months, are enough reasons to sustain it in power.
We want to assure our party, we want to assure all of you that we do everything within our means, constitutionally, professionally, within the norms of any election to ensure that a free, fair, highly competitive election and campaign about issues is what we will be doing.
The standard bearer of the party, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, described the composition and inauguration of the campaign council as a big boost and a huge addition to the winning resolve of the party, which will enhance the strategies and bonding with voters. While thanking President Bola Tinubu for his visionary leadership, the governor extended gratitude to all leaders of the party at both the state and national levels. Aiyedatiwa, who restated his dedication to promote the economic prosperity of the state and the people, also observed a mini silence in honor of the late Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, whose vision continues to inspire the current administration.
The successful journey of our party in Ondo State to this point is an open book. Everyone who reads it knows it. They know what power, unity, cooperation, and vision can unleash. Vision and unwavering commitment to succeed as a political party. We have a heart that truly cares for the people and a resilient mind with a winning mentality.
In an interview, Lagos State Governor and Chairman of the Campaign Council, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said the impact of Governor Aiyedatiwa since assumption of office are encouraging and commendable.
For a man that has put together almost 150 pages to show the things that he has done and is about doing, it means that he has the interest of his people at heart and he plans to do a lot more.
The governorship election in Ondo State holds on the 16th of next month. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Still staying with activities leading to the November 16 governorship election here in Ondo State, as part of efforts to ensure a credible and violence-free election in Ondo State, the National Youth Council of Nigeria Ondo State Chapter, in collaboration with the National Orientation Agency, has hosted an interactive session for youths in Akure. The event, tagged the Ondo State Youth Summit, focused on promoting unity and peace. The chairman of the Youth Council, Matthew Ogumolawa, said the summit aimed to educate youths on electioneering ethics and their responsibilities before, during and after the electoral process. OSRC's Amora Alongbeji report that the speakers, including OSRC chairman Kunle Adebayo, contributed insights to the discussions, highlighting the importance of youth engagement in fostering a peaceful electoral environment.
The National Youth Council of Nigeria, in collaboration with National Orientation Agency and other stakeholders, engaged young people in Ondo State to emphasize the importance of knowing their rights and participating meaningfully in the upcoming November 16 governorship election. The state chairman, Matthew Ogumolawa, highlighted that this engagement is crucial for sustaining peace in the state, echoing the message from the Minister of Youth Development, Ayodele Olawande, who stated that the nation's progress relies on youth involvement in fostering development.
We are moving close to the election. We are approaching our people differently, different groups, talking to them how to behave, what is expected of them during the election. And I'm proud to say that the Ondo youth, they have learned a lot and they are putting it into practice. That is why up till now, the parties that are contesting election in Ondo State, they are not be clashing. As they have started their electionary campaign, you can see that it's peaceful.
Representing the State Director of the National Orientation Agency, Babatunde Akinde, stressed that youth must actively contribute as a significant portion of the population to ensure their voices are heard.
Noah is telling the youth movement or the youth segment that please, the first civic responsibility is for us to do what? To register and collect our PVC.
Chairman of OSRC, Kunle Adebayo, promised major support for youth initiatives aimed at promoting peace during the elections.
The media will always carry your messages to far and near the wide in the breadth of Nigeria. And to the youth in the house, my chairman asked me to tell you that the media, especially in those radio and television, will be a voice for you.
Various speakers addressed topics: 2024 governorship, Ondo youth and their civic responsibilities, and Ondo State youth as instruments of nation building, urging youth leaders to engage with political leaders and hold them accountable for their promises.
We need to talk to ourselves. Look, nobody will do this for us except we. And put this together, develop whatever we consider as a framework, discuss it with people in authority, then we can achieve meaningful.
To advocate for peace, local languages including Yoruba, Ebira and Igbo were used during the session, reinforcing the call for a harmonious electoral process. Omoyola Hubiji.
Inauguration, the national president of the association and chairman of on the occasion, Margaret Omutala, encouraged Adeleye and his team to leave a lasting impact during their tenure. Omoyola Hubiji has details.
Every 2 years, the Nigerian Society of Engineers convenes to appoint new leaders to guide the association.
hereby declare you duly installed as the chairman of the Akure branch.
Outgoing chairman Stephen Olawole handed over the mantle to the incoming chairman, promising support for a successful administration.
You can be rest assured that you are going to succeed more than you do. Because we are going to work together. We are going to roll out one machinery, all resources to make sure the support.
National President of the Society, Margaret Oguntala, praised the Society's growth in Ondo State and stressed the need for collective efforts to achieve further progress.
I urge you to strengthen the practice focus on community engineering. By exploring collaborations with public and private stakeholders, we can leverage their expertise to solve pressing local challenges and make a lasting impact within the immediate communities.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, represented by Special Advisor on Infrastructure Ayoade Babalola, commended the association's long-standing cooperation and urged them to enhance infrastructure development in the state.
As regards the infrastructure development in the state, their contribution as well is very key. Their contribution as well is very, very key. And then having a collaborative effort with the ministry engineers and then with the other engineers, the consultants and the contractors outside. Being at the end of affairs, supervising and superintending all the engineers in the state, we strongly believe that they will be able to actually do well and do better.
In his response, newly installed Chairman Oluwaseun Adeyeye praised gratitude for the trust placed in him and committed to collaborating with the state government for development.
A few years ago, our numbers of members have started reducing. By God's grace, we make sure that we try to make a model how to increase our numbers at the level of all our activities, including the meetings, seminars, so we'll be able to gain more knowledge.
Notable figures including the Deji of Akure, Obalade Toyinbo and Ladelosi were honored with Award of Excellence during the event. Omoniola Hungiji, Osrc News.
President, Nigeria Society of Engineers, Margaret Oguntala, has commended Ondo State government for prioritizing infrastructural development for the well-being of residents. Oguntala gave the commendation during an on-the-spot visit to some project sites in the state capital, where she lauded the quality of work done. The NSA president lauded Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa for patronizing homegrown engineers in the execution of road projects in the state. There's more in this report. The National President, Nigeria Society of Engineers, Mrs. Margaret Oguntala, is on a working visit to Ondo State. She is accompanied by some members of the National Executive and officials of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. The team's first port of call was the palace of the Akure monarch, where Obalade Toyinbo Aladelusi described engineering profession as integral for desired development.
I don't have any doubt in her, so she's going to be great. You know, engineers, they are very important, very crucial in a society.
Mrs. Oguntala, delighted with the reception from Ondo State-based engineers, lauded the monarch for recognizing engineers and their contribution.
The cultural troupe singing in a very Akoko dialect, I felt very elated and proud to be a daughter of Ondo State. At my investiture on 20th of January, I unveiled an agenda, a 5-pillar agenda for the development of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And the theme of that agenda is rebutting the NSC for the growth, advancement and empowerment of engineering in Nigeria.
The professionals, led by the president, visited the ongoing Oyarobulem flyover projects for an assessment of the work done and its conformity with standards. A team was conducted round strategic points on the project site by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Joseph Babalola, and the Akure Branch Chairman of Nigeria Society of Engineers, Seun Adeyeye. After receiving briefings and answers to questions directed at the project engineers, the NSC president commended Ondo State government for prioritizing standards as well as engaging experts practicing in the state.
What I've found out here is a very good job and a good initiative and good concept, particularly because of what it entails and what the effect will be to the citizens of Akure. I can see that a lot has been put to it. They have adhered strictly to the standards, to the specifications of a flyover. And I've looked at the retaining walls, those that have been constructed, and I've been told that they have done the integrity test and all of that, and it's all fine. So I will just give some commendation to the government of Ondo State.
Oguntala, who is the first female president of Nigeria Society of Engineers, lauded Governor Aiyedatiwa for utilizing homegrown engineers in the state's projects.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for what he's doing, the infrastructure development, and the fact, most importantly, the fact that this, I have been told, is a completely Nigerian project, from conception to design and to implementation of the project, and it's fully Nigerian, designed by Nigerians and being built, constructed by Nigerians. And I'm sure that the governor will ensure that it is also maintained by engineers. So I say congratulations to our governor for the job well done.
Up next for the visiting engineers is an inspection of the Oda Road project, where the president engaged contractors on site, charging them to deliver according to specifications. Special advisor to the governor, Joseph Babalola, appreciated the NSC president for the visit, restating Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa administration's commitment to quality infrastructure.
And the contractors that were actually given projects, among others, these are our contractors, local people that are able to deliver properly.
While pledging that all ongoing road projects in the state will be completed as scheduled, Babalola urged Mrs. Margaret Oguntala, who is an indigene of Ondo State, to keep being a worthy ambassador and an inspiration to young engineers. Sahid Aribisala, Osrc News. The Olumbe Akinkugbe Foundation has launched the second phase of the Bagbe Community Market in Ondo Southwest Local Council Development Authority. This initiative is aimed at providing conducive market space for farmers to make available affordable food items and agricultural produce for Bagbe community and to neighboring communities. Joy Pius reports that the Vice Chairman Ondo Southwest LCDA, Maxwell Adelosoye, and the Olumbe Akinkugbe Foundation partnered to launch the project. The report.
The passionate drive of Olumbe Akinkugbe to improve lives of people in the rural community prompted the construction of 36 stores for traders in Bagbe community in Ondo Southwest LCDA.
I declare open ní orúkọ bàbá àti ọmọ àti ẹ̀mí ọjà Bagbe ti wá ó fìdí múlẹ̀ lóde á fìdí múlẹ̀ títí.
The initiative, according to Olumbe Akinkugbe, is to eliminate the stress encountered by traders during transportation of goods from Bagbe to neighboring communities, thereby improving patronage and boosting economic growth of the community. Akinkugbe donated 750,000 naira to the traders to boost their trades and assured of more support for the people.
Bagbe is a largely agrarian society. They are farmers and they go into the hinterland to farm. Now, if they are farmed and they don't have anywhere to display their goods for people to buy it, sometimes these things get spoiled on the road, they get spoiled on the farms because there's nowhere for them to display. So it is very important to create an environment, an opportunity, or a market in this case, where they can come display their wares close enough to the expressway that they are able to actually sell.
The pioneer chairman, Ondo Southwest LCDA, Felix Akinola, and his vice, Maxwell Adelosoye, who facilitated the project to the community, commended the foundation's support, pledging more developmental projects to the community during their tenure.
He's doing this with the little he's having, he's giving back to the society. It has demonstrated his intention to serve the community, to serve humanity, and to serve the people, and to serve the people of Bagbe.
We don't have a market, So what we do is first, let's create a functional market. So when we create a functional market, we can stimulate the economy of the town, and also be able to crash prices of food items, because when we create a market for a food stuff, we get here on time, so the prices will reduce because there will be a reduction in transportation costs. So that's the whole idea.
Members of the community are appreciative of the gesture, noting that it will go a long way in aiding the development of Bagbe community. The market's construction, which is the third project to be executed by the Olumbe Akinkugbe Foundation in Bagbe community, will benefit over 20,000 residents of the area.
The Ojefon Youth Council of Ileoluji has lined up a week-long event to usher in the first ever executive council of the social cultural organization. At a press conference in the town, the president, Adeyemi Adeyonu, said the organization was put in place to complement the existing efforts aimed at developing the town. Abidemi Akinrote reports.
The Ojefon Youth Council is embarking on an exciting new chapter, inaugurating Maiden Executive Council for a 2-year term starting from October this year. The newly inaugurated members of Executive Council are set to promote the socio-economic development and well-being of Ileoluji and empower youth to drive positive change. The newly elected president, Adeyemi Adeyonu, highlighted the program lineup for the celebration. The benefit of the event was also made public.
The Ojefon Youth Council is not just an association. It is more than the gathering of the young, adults and the youth. Ojefon Youth Council is a movement that is embodies the values of unity, innovation and social responsibility. We recognize the immense contribution of our youth, which we have made to the community development, and we are committed to amplify these efforts.
The event focused on empowering youth with no underlying political agenda.
All our secondary school, they have been invited, and we want to pick the best among them to discover talents and promote talents. And the winners will not just only stop there. Ojefon Youth Council is ready to promote them to participate in national and global competition.
It was also emphasized that the event is not political based, but mainly to promote youths in Ileoluji community. The gathering also focused on promotion of unity and collaboration among Ileoluji youths. Both